We all love summer.
Oh yeah, kids love being out of school. There's swimming and then there's family vacations.
Yeah, but maybe the cherry on top is cooling off with a big bowl of ice cream. Yep, just like this one. Today on
Vida.
You want some?
Of course.
What side?
Both.
All of it?
Hey everybody, I'm JR Cardenas.
And I'm Vanessa Ramirez. Welcome to Vida. And you know, JR, of all the blessings of summer, ice cream has to be at the top of my list.
Yeah, and what a better place to have 1, 2, 3, or 64 scoops than Sugar Bowl here in Old Town Scottsdale.
Yeah, that's right. It's been here since 1958, and folks have been flocking to the pink and white soda shop to get ice cream, food, soups, delicious everything. Delicious everything.
Vanessa, that's 61 years of business in the same location.
A good run, but not as good as the rocks that you might see in Tucson at the Gem, Mineral, and Fossil Showcase. Some are millions of years old. Check it out.
Tucson Gem, Mineral, and Fossil Show is a mixture of what we call natural sciences. And so all of these things really, because they're from the earth, they go together. And if you like rocks and minerals, this is the place. From the standpoint of a geology aspect, this is the Super Bowl of rock shows. My company actually specializes in dinosaurs. And what we do is we actually work with private landowners and we collect dinosaurs. We put them together as a scientific package. Therefore, they're very researchable and educational. And then a museum will purchase them from us. So, yeah, this has been my business for 45 years. Well, there's all kinds of things that you can find. It runs the gamut. Anything natural history, including rare insects, metaphysical paraphernalia. You've got health and well-being. It's amazing. You cannot believe how, when I ask people that are walking by, are you enjoying the show? And they're just totally amazed at what they're seeing. They said, we've never seen anything like this. And that's true.
So the jewelry that we make is we try to tailor our pieces so that everybody can enjoy it. So we do different earrings, we'll do different bracelets, we'll do necklaces, belt buckles, so that everybody can enjoy something. I think you'll find that the pieces that we have created, we've gotten some great, people have loved it. Our earrings really have gone off the shelf this year, which we've enjoyed. Heart pendants have gone off the shelf this year. So we've really spent our time creating those out of the dinosaur bone. So I would definitely recommend, if you haven't been to the Gem Show in Tucson, then you definitely mark your calendars for starts in the end of January through the middle of February every year. You should definitely take some time to come see the Gem and Mineral Show.
I gotta tell you, this is the greatest show on earth. It truly is. You are not gonna believe what you're going to see here. All of this stuff is in millions of years in the making, and it'll all be right before you here at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show.
That was delicious.
It's only the end of the first segment, and we've already eaten all the ice cream.
Well, Vanessa, the show must go on.
True.
Hey, Freddie, I'll go ahead and take that chocolate soda, buddy.
Make that too, please. See the things that we do for you guys? We'll be back with more Vida right after this.
You're the real MVP, Freddie.
Drive of the game. Man wide open at the middle. Big hole. To the 30, to the 20. Battling his way to the end zone. Nobody can stop him. Walker
Su Vida is brought to you by Chicanos por la Causa. Join the cause for change.
Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. We're hanging out at the legendary Sugar Bowl in Old Town Scottsdale. And joining me now is the current owner, Carol Huntress. Now, this has been in the family business since 1958.
Yes, my uncle Jack Huntress started the business with a young family that he brought here from Michigan as a marketing exec for Chrysler, looking for opportunity that he could take hold of here. And he thought, as he had a young family, back in 1958, Scottsdale had about 6,000 people.
Okay.
There weren't any family-friendly restaurants. It was all bars, saloons, restaurants with bars. So he got that idea and he said, you know what, I'm going to fill a niche. And this used to be a tire store, Firestone tire store, and a hardware store, and he turned it into the Sugar Bowl.
And it's still a hit today.
It is. 61 years later, we're still as popular as ever. We're able to keep that continuity going, and obviously the citizens of Scottsdale and the tourists of Scottsdale have helped us out.
Yeah. And you know, one of the things I love about this place is that the pink exterior. I mean, did it start off like this?
Yes, it's been pink the whole time. My uncle just loved the color pink. So he fashioned it sort of after the Blum's restaurant up in San Francisco.
Okay.
He took that idea and then he turned it into the Sugar Bowl with all of his pink flavor. In the sign outside has 5 different colors, which you can't do anymore. Scottsdale's a great city to live in, but it also has a lot of restrictions now, but we were grandfathered in with what we have today.
That's amazing, and it definitely stands out and very inviting.
Thank you. Yeah, well, that's due to the staff, too. It's very important to have a welcoming staff. And we have a lot of long-time employees that just seem to stick with us. It's great.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Carol.
You're welcome.
You're an early riser like me, right, JR?
That's the best time to get things done.
Yeah, and San Diego Magazine agrees, and they recently published their morning guide, a list of all the amazing things early risers can do before the rest of the city is even out of bed.
Creative Mornings is a breakfast lecture series for the creative community that was started actually in New York City over 10 years ago now and is now in over 200 cities around the world. You show up around 8:30, the doors open, there's about 30 minutes of hanging out, grabbing free food and coffee, and from there we start the actual event part. A local speaker will come in and talk for 15 to 20 minutes, followed by Q&A. And by the end of that, we're done around 10 a.m. The amount of work that it takes to put this on is immense. It's all run by our core team of volunteers. So Creative Mornings is actually 100% nonprofit. There's no barrier to entry. Everyone's included, everyone's creative, everyone could participate. And through the generosity of local businesses, we're able to actually make it something that they're also able to engage in the local community and participate by sponsoring. From the organizers to our sponsors to everyone that shows up, everyone's there because they want to be there. It's not an event you show up to just because it's something that people are really, really actively committed to. With the belief that everyone's creative, we don't focus in on just the design community or a specific sector of marketing or the creative industry. It's really all about using your imagination to bring something new into the world, and we believe that anyone can do that. And so we try to bring speakers from all sorts of different areas and walks of life to inspire the community with their perspectives on creativity. I promise you, you'll show up and find and meet new people that you'll leave being friends with. And that's what makes it such a unique space. There's no name tags, no one's showing up and trying to give you their business card. They're truly looking to make relationships with other people that are passionate about creativity. We're big fans of the San Diego Magazine. They've worked with us on speakers, they've participated at our events, and we're so thrilled to be part of their morning guide. As one of the many opportunities and activities that you can have on a morning, we're glad to be a part of it and are excited about all the other great things that you can also do on many of the other mornings. Come on a Friday morning to our event, but make sure that you're checking out all the other great things that you can do as well. It's the most rewarding thing I've ever done. It's been the most life-giving and the most exciting to hear the stories. Whenever you do something out of service and you hear the stories of people's lives that have been transformed, communities that are shifting, people finding jobs, people finding new friends, new relationships, and all new careers through connecting with local creatives, that will keep you energized and excited about continuing to do the work.
Hey, how about we play some air hockey and work off some of this ice cream?
Yeah, we might have to play like 500 to undo this damage. We'll be right back with more Vida right after this.
Ready?
Let's do
Who
this.
do you think's gonna win?
Who always wins?
Me?
It's not on the script.
On Enfocado this month, we'll introduce you to 2 new channels included in the Cox Latino Pack. Telefe offers innovative quality content to entertain and inform Spanish-speaking audiences 24 hours a day. With nearly 5,000 hours of original content produced each year, Telefe is Argentina's #1 brand for great entertainment, including telenovelas, talk, news, and reality shows, as well as programs for teens and children. Baby First TV provides a co-viewing experience for babies, toddlers, and their caregivers with unique programs and 2 apps which provide a collection of games and activities designed to enhance preschool learning for children all over the world. Baby First strives to be a reliable, effective, and trusted source of information for parents on topics related to the early stages of parenting. Call today to add the Cox Latino Pack to your entertainment lineup and enjoy television created with you in mind.
Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. I'm Vanessa Ramirez.
And I'm J.R. Cardenas. We're at the Sugar Bowl in Old Town Scottsdale, where they've been dishing up great dishes since 1958.
All right, now we're leaving the ice cream parlor and stepping in to the arcade parlor.
Ice cream and games. It doesn't get any better than that. I don't care if you're 7 or 70. I believe you proposed a game of air hockey?
I sure did, and I'm winning this one.
Yeah, whatever. You ain't got no game. By the way, you know who does have game?
Who?
This Navajo jewelry artist who's leaving his own mark on a centuries-old tradition.
My name is Harold Stevens. I'm a Navajo jewelry artist. I started off working for a native jewelry company in Gallup called BG Mud. One day I walked in, I saw everybody working in there, and there's silversmithing, lost wax casting, and everything to do with making Navajo jewelry. I just wanted to learn from there on. I just saw one piece, and then one day the guys just told me, you should learn how to do the inlays. So I want to learn how to do some inlays, and then it took him a while to finally, say go ahead. So he put me in front of one of the inlayers, and that's where it started off from, and started cutting stones. Inlay is taking different types of stones, just like you would do a tile. You put one tile after the next tile, next tile. In this case, we're doing it with smaller pieces, tiny little millimeter pieces, and I cut them and grind them down to little small shapes of different Southwestern designs and inlay them into jewelry. It basically starts off with just a piece of drawing, I sketched out what I want, and from there I would talk to the customer themselves and get a little feel of who they are and where they're from. And what I would do from there on is I would take that information from my customer and reincorporate it back into a piece of jewelry that they want. If it's going to be a bracelet or if it's going to be a ring. From there, I just use all their information that they gave me and kind of write a story about that and the jewelry itself, so then it works together. You can't have a machine make these things now. Some of the stuff that I make is all by hand, especially cutting the stones is very important because that way it's tradition. I use all this different stones that represent different things in my art. The Father Sky, that's all my turquoise in my jewelry. And the Mother Earth is just the thing that I use from her, using all these different stones. So in all, everything I use is all natural materials from Mother Earth. And with all that, it's just, it's who I am. A little bit of me is in each of these pieces that I make.
Told ya, Air Hockey Queen State Fair 2011.
Is that for real?
No, not really. But I did win a big bear. Hey, double or nothing at Whack-A-Mole.
Let's do it. The arcade here is great for your kids to celebrate their birthday and to be Vanessa at Whack-A-Mole. We'll be right back with more Vida right after this. I got 2 tokens, one for each of you.
Vida Musica is powered by Mega 104.3 and 101.1 The Beat.
Hey, welcome back to Vida. Today we're at the Sugar Bowl in Old Town Scottsdale. And when you visit, you'll see a lot of cartoon art by longtime Paradise Valley resident Bill Keane.
Bill created the long-running family circus cartoon, and he often featured the Sugar Bowl in his art.
From Bill Keane and the Family Circus, we jump to a completely different type of art. Let's meet A-Bomb.
You know, where I grew up, my neighborhood, you know, it was gangbanging going on. You know, I was always wanted to paint positive images, you know what I mean? So it wouldn't relay me to, you know, the gangbanging culture. So I wasn't really about letters per se, because a lot of the letters were gangbanging still at that time. So I was more like character driven, and I just wanted to do characters and, you know, put a smile on somebody's face if I was, you know, something they like to see. And it was never a negative aspect. You know, for the most part, it's always been really uplifting, happy looking characters, kind of nostalgic stuff we grew up seeing as kids. You know, the Tom and Jerry's, the Roger Rabbits, all that stuff. Since then now, it's just the way that the graffiti's going and just the super high-end art world, you know, I mean, there's always new aspects to try to be creative with graffiti and spray paint and those kind of mediums. So, you know, the new, you know, style that I, you know, perfected finally after so many years of trying to find out what I was going to do, encompassing that style with graffiti, but something more modern, more durable, and, you know, you could see hanging in finer art stores and galleries and all that good stuff. It's been a transformation for me, but it's been very gratifying to have people, you know, appreciate your art and want to pay the amount you're asking for it. If you're an artist, it's your obligation to show the world your vision through what your talent is. I mean, and don't stop that. I mean, that should, every day, you should be working on your talent, doing something every day, and do something positive for it. And then if you have them days you feel down and out, you don't want to get up and do it no more, you know what I mean? And you don't have that motivation, stop what you're doing and go do something nice for somebody, you know, compliment somebody, do something and feel that energy come back, and it'll get you 10 times more motivated. So it's like, the more you give, the better you're gonna live. That's 100%. And you use that motto in anything you do, in any direction you're going in life, you're always gonna win.
Hey, you know what else is a work of art? The Sugar Bowl's Blarney Dream. Take a look. Delicious mint, a smacking wall of creamy vanilla ice cream, scrumptious chocolate fudge, butter pecan ice cream, tempting whip, and of course, a cherry on top.
Hey, that sounds rich. Speaking of rich, summer is the perfect time to claim your riches at the Apache Gold Casino.
Cha-ching.
The scenery is spectacular. Massive granite boulders set amidst the splendor of the desert create a setting of solitude and quiet, which belies the action, the fun, and the excitement that exists just around the next bend. Located an easy 90-minute drive just east of Mesa is the Apache Gold Casino Resort, where you'll discover a spirit of the high desert that stays with you long after your getaway ends. The AAA 3-diamond rated Apache Gold Hotel with its cozy rooms and spacious suites, provides the perfect setting for quiet relaxation. Tone up in the fitness center. Then relax with the dip in the heated pool. Just steps away is the Apache Stronghold Golf Course, recognized as one of Arizona's top courses. Designed by acclaimed golf course architect Tom Doak, this par 72 high desert golf course will challenge even the best. After working up an appetite on the links, there's no shortage of dining options at the Apache Gold Casino Resort. To a gourmet sandwich or rack of tender ribs at the Black River Grill. To the most mouth-watering hand-cut steaks served with flair at the Apache Prime Steakhouse. After dinner, the fun is just getting started. It's time to stake your claim at the Apache Gold Casino. From over 500 slots to blackjack, you bring the luck, and the casino will bring the action. Whatever your game, the Apache Gold Casino Resort has you covered. An easy 90-minute drive will take you worlds away. Come for the golf. Come for the food. Come enjoy the spirit of the high desert and the excitement of the spin of the wheel. Whether you come for a day or a weekend, you're bound to enjoy the riches of the Apache Gold Casino Resort.
Well, we had an amazing time at this iconic ice cream parlor, the Sugar Bowl.
So if you're ever in Scottsdale, you must stop by. You know, eat some ice cream, play some games.
Yes, there's no bad dog days of summer at this amazing pink building.
Nope. We'll see you next time on
Su Vida.
Hey, you should bring your wife here for a date.